Salut pour tous, je suis le bienvenue dans le programme Planète Équitable avec Eder Zanetti. In our series about the new global carbon market, today I'm opening a space to discuss the motivation, the reasons why we don't have a regulated carbon market in Brazil is still. First of all, it is not true. We already have this market regulated in Brazil for 3 times. Twice, the federal government emitted the law decrees implementing the regulated carbon market in Brazil. So the reason why it hasn't been functioning is because of the lack of capacity in the federal government to actually implement the determinations of this carbon regulated market. So this is the first reason why we don't have it. We don't have a regulated market operating in Brazil. Lack of capacity on the public officers to fully implement it. And the second reason is that the laws we have circulating today in the National Congress dates the proposal which has been progressing within the National Congress comes from a Congress which were operating in Brazil in 2015. Those congressmen and women were the ones involved in the Petrolão, which is the largest corruption scandal in the planet. According with what we learned from this scandal, legislator in Brazil, the congressmen and women were getting paid in order to approve legislative measures in Brazil. And this is pretty much what is happening today. Today, we see there is an exchange between the Brazilian parliament and the federal government based on what we call here parliamentary decrees. So the congressmen and women, they ask for the money for the president, and in order to receive this money, the president requires from them to approve the laws he is proposing. So this doesn't have any chance of progressing in Brazil. It is the same thing with the law that we have here, the Native Vegetation Law, which was produced in 2012, which is the tip point of the corruption in Brazil. It was when we have the worst Congress ever seen in the country, the one that was being funded by this procedure adopted by the presidents, which means the people pay for the parliament in Brazil in order to approve their law projects, which is unacceptable for a civilized society. Follow us to learn more. Let God's peace and the love that builds be our weapons on our daily struggle for justice. Eder Zanetti, for tous les amis africains.